Study is giving parents insight into anxiety and how it weighs into students' test scores. Tennessee law requires third graders and some fourth graders to be retained if they don't score high enough on the reading portion of the state standardized test.
10 News reporter Olivia Daig spoke to a researcher at UT who looked into how anxiety impacts test scores. And Olivia, those results actually might surprise some people.
Brittany Robin, the Tennessee Reading and Research Center tested two groups of fourth graders in Knox County. Ones who were at risk of being held back if they didn't pass the TCAP, and a group that did not have that added pressure. But surprisingly, the study found that pressure didn't hurt students' scores, and if anything, it helped. For many third and fourth graders in Tennessee, the weight of failure is heavy.
Ever since she got into third grade, it was that looming, I have TCAPs this year, I have TCAPs this year.
It's something this mom knows all too well.
I mean, that's a social side of third grade too. Wait, what if I get left behind, or what if I get held back?
Director of the Tennessee Reading and Research Center, Dr. Deborah Reed, isn't denying that anxiety, but instead wanted to test it.
There are these competing ideas about whether the pressure helps students' scores or hurts students' scores. And so we wanted to investigate that.
She found three key findings. 1, teachers and students had a good pulse on how they would perform. 2, test-taking effort did not have an impact on their scores.
It didn't matter how much effort you put into it. If your abilities were lacking, you were not going to do well on the test.
And 3, anxiety did not negatively affect scores.
If anything, the pressure helped them a little bit, not significantly.
We brought those results to this mom.
That actually kind of shocks me, to be honest.
She says it doesn't change her opinion on the test or the retention laws.
You know, pressure can be good in some situations, but I think we as a whole are putting so much pressure on this test that's ridiculous in my opinion.
But Reed says that pressure isn't impacting scores. Now, Reed does plan on sharing this information with both the state and the people who make the test. Her big takeaway through this study is that this test, the TCAP, is doing what it's supposed to do, which is gauge kids' reading skills and not test their anxiety. We'll have a link to this study online on WBIR.com.
A lot of insight taken from there. Okay, Olivia, thank you very much.